this one we'll be comparing the Oneplus watch to the Galaxy Watch Active, the very first one. This one was released in 2019. You don't have a SIM card in this one. Well, obviously not a SIM card, but an eSIM. There's a Super AMOLED screen. It's 1.1 inches. It's got Gorilla Glass 3 covering. When it was released, it had Tizen 4.0. Let's see what it's got now. We're running. And now it's One UI Watch 1.5, Tizen 4.0.0.7. This has got 4 GB of storage, only 768 megabyte of RAM. Can't make calls from it. It should have, it's got Bixby, I believe. It's not connected to the network. Yeah, it's got Bixby. As you can see, it's got a rotating bezel around the edge. Let's see if I can show you properly. As you can see, it's got a rotating bezel, so you can go around the edge and rotate, or you could just swipe left and right. It's got a couple of sensors like heart rate sensor on this one. Check your stress levels. You see heart rate there. Check the weather. It doesn't have like blood oxygen and ECG on this. This is like the very first active watch. You can see the sensors underneath here. And the battery on this is 230 milliamp. Right over here now, we have let's put this a bit brighter. High brightness. And here we've got the Oneplus watch. This one's obviously released this year, in April. The glass front, stainless steel frame. You see the back here is plastic. It's got an AMOLED screen of 1.39 inches. Storage is, well, it's got 4 GB of storage and 1 GB of RAM, so more RAM than the Active itself here. Also, it's got a loudspeaker, it's got a mic, so you can make calls, make and receive calls actually from the watch itself, which you can't do on the Galaxy Watch Active. You can receive calls, but then you have to answer it on your phone. But this one, you could just pick it up, take calls on your wrist. The battery on this is much bigger. You've got a 402 milliamp battery. Obviously on this you got your heart rate monitor. As you can see there. The blood oxygen. As you can see here, blood oxygen. Stuff for breathing. Compass. Camera, find my phone. You can find your phone now also, and find your watch. Right, difference between these, you can see obviously the size. Battery is much bigger on the Oneplus watch. Even though the Oneplus watch is much newer, I'll take a photo, let's cancel that. It's much newer. The design is better than the Active, but the Active I feel could do more than the Oneplus watch itself. For instance, here, there's no double tap to wake. And here, you can double tap to wake, as you can see. To wake on this, you've got to press the button, or raise your wrist, or press the button itself. This you've got your activities, workouts. It's got a little animation on it. workouts on this one, with the update, you got over 100 workouts, and always on this with the update, which wasn't available straight away. And the thing I like about this is obviously the design is much better than the active. As you can see, the design is really nice, and the battery lasts a long time on this one compared to the active one. Basically, the active one's only got like get you for a day and a half maximum before you go charge it. And the display on both of them are pretty sharp. But what I've noticed with the Oneplus, which has been happening for a while, my weather widget doesn't work all the time. It's sometimes. So you go to weather, as you can see, there's nothing there at the moment. You go to the weather app itself. I don't know if you can actually see that. Let's see if we can get it out. There's nothing there. It says check GPS. And another thing with this, to go back, there's no back button. Well, there's a back to screen, to main screen. But if you go into something and you want to go back, let's say if you go into running and go to go, you can't actually jump into another app. You have to pause the exercise. Just to pause it, you can't go back, because both of them actually pause the exercise. So you can't actually come out to kind of right side to exit. So you will just quit the exercise, then you can come out. As with this, let's see. Let's do light jogging. Got the countdown. That says warm up. You can come out, and your workout is still going in the background. Yeah, as a fitness tracker, if you use it as a fitness tracker, Oneplus is definitely comes like a fitness tracker. Smartwatch, not quite there, because let's say with the apps itself, you don't actually have an app store, so you can't physically go to the app store and download more apps. It's what you have. This is what you see here. That's what you have. You don't have things like calculator, even like a calendar. Obviously you got your alarm clock and stuff. You got your Samsung Pay on this. There's nothing to pay. You can't pay on the Oneplus watch. You got your calendar. Try to use the calendar a lot. You don't have that on the Oneplus. You got Spotify on this. You got gallery. You can store your photos, music player, which you have in the Oneplus. Alarm. That's it by the Pay. You got your Galaxy Store, so you got the App Store in this in your hand, and you got your voice assistant Bixby. Not the best, but at least you have it. And this is no voice assistant on this neither. So going by these things, smartwatch wise, I still say we'll go to the active, but design and battery wise, definitely go to the Oneplus. I mean, hopefully a couple more updates, even like I have like an app store, could fix faults like the weather widget fault, or even if you don't get app store, add more apps to it, and pretty cool. As I still like this Oneplus watch, like the design and everything, so I'll still wear it. But compared to the active, the first active, if you had to choose between, if you want like a proper smartwatch, active. If you want more like a fitness tracker, the Oneplus. Anyway guys, that's this quick video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.